Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. A warm welcome to you. Best and brightest. Best and brightest. A warm welcome to you. My screen is kind of pushed together like this because I'm going to try to make a short out of this video. I don't know if I can. I'm not a YouTuber. So we'll find out if I get a short out of this one too. Make it a short. Anyway, this is day 2. The last few days, I announced that I have 100 days to take the money out of Washington. And just the enormity of the task is blowing me away because I don't know anyone and I don't have any money. So how am I going to take all the money out of Washington? So the people have some money left. Anyway, and we stopped the corruption. Yes, the corruption. Now I want to apologize for my face being like squished up against here because I already explained that to you. Why? Well, luckily I have very narrow eyes, so I should very narrow eyes, so I should be able to fit in the short. Okay, welcome. Yes, the last few days have been an epic failure. Don't know where to start. And I've been thinking about it, and honestly, playing a little bit because this is hugely ambitious. I'm hoping someone that has some resources can do this for me because this is the last thing in the world I want to do is be a tuber. Oh, I want to get on YouTube and be famous. No, I don't. I don't want to be on here at all. I want to be out hunting and fishing and exploring and traveling and working out. Okay, so hopefully someone can do this for me. That would be nice. Okay, so getting all the money out of Washington, what does that mean? And we got to do it in 100 days. So this is day 2 that I'm trying. The last few days I've been overwhelmed. Yes, we already went over that because I don't have any practice. I don't know how to, I'm not fit to task. I can't write. I can't speak. I can't create videos, and I'm learning. I need help. Maybe Mr. Beast. Hey, maybe if anyone knows Mr. Beast, tell him to get the money out of Washington in 100 days. Tell him to do this video. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm not going to give up. I don't care if this is going to take me the next 30 years till I'm 90s or something. I'm going to keep doing it. I just started. This is day 2, like I said. Let me explain why we need to get the money out of Washington. Because they don't care about you. They only care about getting rich. And I'm talking filthy rich. I'll show you their money. I'm going to show you their money. Examples. While most in Congress have become millionaires, we the people are poorer and poorer. In the 50s and 60s, the bottom half of Americans were about twice as rich in what they could buy. Cars, houses, adjusted for inflation, and that's true. People were much richer. And, well, the tax bracket was higher, too, on the very wealthy. But anyway, all politicians take money from foreign-aligned groups. Republicans and Democrats, all politicians take money from dirty groups, dirty corporations, dirty lobbyists, filthy, dirty lobbyists with millions in their hands. And politicians get to keep a lot of their donations when they stop running for office. Anyway, pass law. Please get the money out of Washington. Please, guys. Let me explain why again. Russia and China all politicians take money from foreign aligned groups. Russia, China are enemies. And from corporations with alignment with these foreign murderous dictatorships. I'll show that to you. Our last few presidents, for example, have taken the money from murderous dictatorship enemy countries, have taken money aligned from corporations aligned with them. Apple is aligned with China dictatorship. That is where all the iPhones are made. Yes, it's true. I love iPhones. Love Apple. Love Apple. There are some efforts to change this by current politicians. But anyway, okay, let's look at that proof right there. Did I get that proof? Let's see. Okay. Apple, yes, Apple political donations by candidate. Who's Apple giving to? Well, they give to both parties. We've got Joe Biden being the number one recipient. He received the most money from Apple. Well, Joe is kind of aligned to China, so that makes sense, and Apple. 114,000. The next is the Democrat Congressional Campaign Committee, 73,000. Next is House Majority PAC. Oh, that's the Republicans are in the majority right now, received 50,000. The Democrat Senatorial Campaign Committee, the Democrat senators received 49,000. It's amazing how cheap these senators are. But watch, this is going to show the whole secret here. This is on Open Secrets, all of this information. Total contributions by Apple. What is the time period? I'm not sure the time period. Oh, in 2023. This is last year. So Apple ranks 44. The 44th largest contributor to politicians. They have 9 million given, over 9,860,000 given into 2023. And contributions and lobbying. So they give to lobbyists and just contributions. Like I said, the lobbyists gather up all the bribes and take it to the politicians. And, well, they don't call it bribes, they call it influence money. And if you believe it's just influence money, then you're a real sucker. These are bribes in slow motion. All the money in Washington, of course, unless you're a child, are bribes in slow motion. It's filthy, dirty money. Millions. Okay, who's the number one? Like we said, the number one is Joe Biden, received the most, but both parties receive these donations pretty much equally. The parties are very similar in how they vote regarding money because they receive the same monies. Okay, we left off with Ro Khanna, 40,000, DNC Services Corp, 33,000, Katie Porter, 30,000. It just goes on and on and on. And we have Republicans and Democrats, like I said. Average contributions to members of Congress. Ooh, it really spiked in 2008. Oh, maybe they wanted a bailout. Is that possible? Is it possible Apple was going for a bailout? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, let's go back to the text. Okay, well, I showed you the money, Apple's money, where it goes to our politicians. And like I said, their iPhones are made in China, so they're aligned with China. China's interests, not ours. And China, let me remind you, is an enemy and is a foreign dictatorship, a murderous dictatorship with no human rights, where they control your thoughts, control everything about you. No voting there, no democracy. They'll tell you what to think and tell you where to go, and they'll kill you if they don't like you. So if you want that, keep it up, Apple. Okay, what is the next example of why we need to get the money out of politics? Okay, Pelosi, yes, Speaker Pelosi, Speaker of the House, who the last speaker was Pelosi. Let's go look at her. This is Newsweek, how Nancy Pelosi's net worth vastly increased while House Speaker. I wonder how that happened. Deals is how it happens, okay? Filthy deals. Influence money, bribery in slow motion. In 2021, what net worth was $171 million, reported by the Washington Free Beacon. It had risen by nearly $140 million since just 2008. She's been in Congress for decades. So it's $170 million, and it rose by $140 million. So that means she started with $30 million in 2008 in Congress, and she ended up with $170 million. How do you turn $30 million into $170 million? You really need to ask her. Both parties. I criticize and praise both parties on everything. Oh, wow. Open Secret says it increased from $115 million in 2020, and it was in 2004, it was $41 million. So those numbers are a little different. But you get the point. Getting filthy, filthy rich, making millions while in office. Okay? Let's go back to the text. For example, who else do we have selling out America with bribery or influence money in slow motion? We got the richest members of Congress. Who are the richest members of Congress? Let's look that up. Okay? Oh, what is this? List of current members of the United States Congress by wealth. These people are just our servants, aren't they? They're just there to help us. They're not helping themselves at all. They don't care about their own wealth. Okay, who do we have? We have Kevin Hearn, a Republican. He's worth $361 million. Rick Scott, worth $259 million. Mark Warner, Democrat, Virginia, worth $214 million. Okay, we have a lot of Republicans up here. The next 5 are Republicans. The next 3 are Democrats. And we got a Republican. Then we got a Democrat. Then we got a bunch of Republicans. Okay, they're filthy wealthy. Filthy wealthy. They made most of their money before office, but you need that kind of money to run for Senate. So should we give them a break? No, they need to stop profiting while in office. They need to come into office and leave office with the same amount of money. So we know they're here to serve and not here to take and steal. All right, what else do we have? The General Lloyd Austin. Let's go see what the general is up to. The average annual salary of the general is, in the U.S. is 63. What happened to Lloyd Austin? Where did the Lloyd Austin document go? Let's look for it. Let's just Google it. Lloyd Austin takes defense job after being a general. Yeah, let's get rich after being a general. Let's profit off our office. Yes, our government position. I'm not here to serve. I'm here to cash in. Takes defense job. He takes a defense industry job. Yes, is a retired U.S. Army 4-star general. And he's the current Secretary of Defense under Joe Biden. Great. Okay. And it's not showing up. Why isn't it showing up? It was just here. Let me check my other tabs. Oh, Raytheon. Oh, is this it? Oh, it's right here. Pardon me. General Lloyd Austin under Bloomberg. He got $1.7 million from Raytheon. Oh, he's just a poor little general, isn't he? Not interested in cash. Takes $1.7 million from Raytheon, who's one of the largest defense contractors. They make the missiles. You wonder why the missiles cost $5 million each? Well, maybe they're giving out a lot of cash, get a lot of jobs after you leave office. Yeah, after you leave your government service as a general or as a bureaucrat, you got a nice fat job here for you, $1.7 million. Yes, retired general. Oh, yes, he had to lay out his money he made. Okay, I think you get the point. Let's go to Barack Obama book deal. Yes, when Barack Obama left office as president, he took some cash. Do you think it influenced the way he was president? How he acted as president if he knew he was getting millions? Let's see if we can find that one. Yes, here it is on Google. Barack and Michelle Obama each just sold a book in a joint deal. This is from Vox. This is right after leaving office. This is in 2017. I guess he left office in 2016. A joint book deal appears to be bigger than any previous presidential book deal in history. Reportedly, they are making $65 million. Ooh, it does pay to be president, doesn't it? And if someone makes a deal, you might listen to them more, huh? Give them what they want as president, maybe, which is an unprecedented amount of money for a presidential memoir. Yes, because no one bought it. And they knew no one would buy it. And they knew this was a fake deal. It's a fraudulent deal because no one's going to buy the book. Come on, $65 million. Anyway, how many? Let's look at maybe they did make their money. How many copies did Obama's book sell? The book sold over 1.7 million copies, but did they get fake people to buy them? Did like an organization buy 3,000 of them? I don't know. Well, if you make 65 million off of about 2 million in sales, if it's that, not even, it's not that great. Okay. Anyway, it's biased money. I love Obama. I criticize both parties equally and praise both parties equally. I do like Obama. I like a lot of people. I just love people. Anyway. Okay, so maybe the most dangerous example is the alignment with our enemies, China and Russia, and taking money from people and groups that are aligned with our enemies. Yes, Apple for one. We need to fix Apple. We need to make iPhones here. Okay, because I love Apple, but it's corrupt money. It's influence money, which is bribery in slow motion. We need to stop the bribery. This is why. Okay, here is, how many do we have here? Eight suggestions for the law. 8 things the law must have to help us free ourselves from this bribery, influence money, bribery in slow motion. Number 1, no profiting from your service in government ever. After you leave, take nothing. Get a normal job, not related in any way to your service. Is it that hard to have to work like the rest of us? Take a job like the rest of us? Plus, you guys get retirement. You get income and retirement for life. You don't even need to get another job. So don't take a job for millions, 65 million for the book. You don't need that. Or General Austin, 1.7 million from the missile manufacturer. Okay, so no profiting from your service ever. Get a normal job afterwards. You should be there to serve, not to steal from us, the people. And they have stolen, like I said, since the 50s. The average American money is worth half as much on the average salary. Oh yeah, how much does the average American make? That was another thing I looked up. Okay, is it right here? The average annual salary in the U.S. is $63,000. That's average. The more accurate thing is the median. The median is where most people are at. The median is $59,000. So the average American here is making $59,000, and it doesn't buy you much anymore. It doesn't buy much anymore. So we want the politicians to stop stealing from us, and then we want them to serve us and don't profit from their office. Any monies or benefits received must be given back. So, for instance, Barack Obama should have given back the money from the book deal, but what did he do? He pocketed it all, and he bought like 3 houses. He has a house in Martha's Vineyard, which is the most expensive island in the country. Larry David has a house there, and his house, he's worth billions. Many billionaires have houses there. No job relating to your service. No benefits related to your service. Not even a ham sandwich. Yes, don't let people buy you meals. Donations for campaigns must be blind. Politicians cannot know who or what industry is donating to them. Okay, this is huge. They bribe the politicians with donations. Influence money. Slow motion bribery. That's got to stop. All donations must be blind. No one can know where the donations are coming from. And that means no lobbyists, because right now lobbyists say, hey, I'm the defense industry, or I'm the oil industry, or I'm the solar industry. I'm going to give you $10 million. Maybe you'll listen to me, and maybe you'll do what I want. Maybe you'll pass a law that favors my industry. So no more lobbyists. Make it illegal. And number 6, politicians must spend equal time listening to each constituent, not donors. Again, politicians cannot know the identity of the donors. So listen to everyone equally. You must have a minimum of 10 years in prison for each violation. Yes, stiff penalties for these violations. Each one, 10 years in prison. You'd have to build all new prisons right now for all of our Congress people. So many of them. Okay, no stock trading in office. You must leave with the same exact wealth or less than you entered with. in all aspects of money. So if you have excess growth of money, you give it away to charity. Give to charity excesses. Okay, guys, this is just the beginning. Other points will come up. So thank you for listening, best and brightest. And what did I want to say at the end? I want to do live streams too next and start working on this. Basically, I can't do it on my own, so I'm horrible at this. So it's a really sad situation I'm in. So, but I'm going to keep working at this. I promise I will not give up ever. I'm retired now, so I can do it. And that's pretty much it. Maybe Mr. Beast or some YouTuber might do this that has an audience, has some money, or knows someone. But I believe this will go a long way to fixing the country and protecting the country. And other countries are likely to follow our example throughout the world. Okay. So it's time to clean up the bribery, earn some respect in the world, earn some self-respect. I tell you, these senators have no self-respect, but they're the great senator. Yay! So much. They are so arrogant. So arrogant. So let's make them talk about it. Let's say it. Let's say it. Take the money out of Washington. Make them say it. Take the money out of Washington. Now. All right, let's make them say it. But we're going to be getting into that in the next video. So that's it, guys. You are the best and brightest. That's why you're here. And a warm farewell to you. Okay. Bye-bye.